Hey guys, okay, back for part two. I don't know what it is, but this same number calls me every day, and I'm gonna have to put them on block because if I'm doing these videos for y'all, I can't have nobody calling me. And further proves the reason why I just need to get me a camera and a little tripod and get it popping, baby. But yeah, but until the meantime, this iPhone gonna be that camera, baby, okay? But like I was saying in the last video, I was saying that a lot of people think psychics are supposed to see and know everything in the detail. It doesn't work like that. A lot of times the psychics get exactly what you're needing to hear or what you need to do to get you in the right direction in your life, or telling you what's going on so you can fix it, or whoop, whoop, whoop. So just let's say, for example, like somebody grandmother comes to me. That grandmother might come to me sitting in an old rocking chair with her cute little white afro and some big old glasses, knitting, right? But it may not look, that might not be how the grandmother looks. But when I describe what I'm seeing to the client, they're like, oh yeah, my grandma used to sit and knit. I don't have to see exactly how the grandma looks. I don't have to be exactly in the house. But I have had some exacts before, meaning basically the grandmother will show me a blanket that she used to have laying across the bed, and I'd be like, hey, this blanket I'm seeing is checkerboard. Or somebody's sister that passed away shows me her blanket, like, hey, your sister had a purple blanket with fur or something on it. And I'm like, yeah, it's my sister's blanket. But that doesn't mean, it has to be like in the house exactly where she said it at on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that's why, me and psychic may not be real or be fake. And I'm gonna tell you something, the spiritual world is real and popping, baby. The spiritual world is on. Whether you believe it or not, whether you Christian, Muslim, atheist, whatever you believe in, or if you don't have no religion, you just say you spiritual, however you want to put it, the spiritual world is real and it's here, and it don't care whether you believe in it or not, but it's gonna make its presence known. You can say that cup fell down off the table, oh, the wind blew it down, knowing damn well ain't no wind blowing. But that psychic that's with you probably like, oh nah, that's your grandma knocking that cup down trying to get your attention. But anywho, but yeah. So yeah, somebody else might see the grandmother outside throwing the clothes and stuff on the clothing line and let it dry outside. The spirits are gonna communicate with us the best way that they can based on who we are, because spirits can actually see our energies and feel our energies to know how to bring certain things to her. Like for me, like with me being Clair cognate, another example of Clair cognate. For me with Clair cognate, like just let's say somebody's talking about, for example, Aretha Franklin, right? And they're saying these things to her, like instantly I'll see her and she's either shaking her head yes, or she's saying hell nah, they lying. Things like that, it'll just come to me. Like spirits, like for me with claircognizance, it ain't like you gotta try to tap in. Sometimes it'll come to you and you'll know it, pretty much like that. So sometimes it works like that too. But like I said, everybody's stuff is different. Now, while every psychic is different, there are some psychics that can see everything in the exact way they need to be. And to me, these are people, I'm not gonna say they're better than anybody else, but they may be a little bit more evolved than others, and I'm okay with that. They might, in their past lives they may have did a lot of spiritual stuff, so in this life, everything comes to them, and or they never had anything to put up blocks. Now, just because you can't see everything exactly the way it is as a psychic don't mean you any less of a psychic. You can be on and popping, because there are some psychics that only use one ability but are some of the best psychics there ever was. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I wanted to let y'all know. So like with psychic abilities and stuff, you might not see it in exact detail, but spirit is going to show it to you in a way to where it makes sense to you. So when you relay that message to a client or whatever you're trying to do in your life by using your abilities, you'll know exactly what to do. It'll make sense to you. Because for me, when I first started seeing stuff, I was like, people send me a picture of their granddad. I'm like, this ain't the granddad I'm seeing. Ooh, excuse me. But when I start telling them what I'm seeing on granddad, or telling them how granddaddy energy is, it makes sense to them. Like, they don't care how I see it. They just